Welcome back to Bourbon Barrel Mafia. It's been extremely and historically cold in Tampa for the last week or so, and I don't like that. Other areas of the country have had it far worse, but I moved to Florida to escape the cold from the north. But then I started wondering, how does the cold weather affect bourbon? So when it gets hot, the staves expand, opening the oak pores, and allows the bourbon to seep into those and extract out the compounds that give it the flavor, the color, and the smoothness, such as the vanillins, the tannins, the wood sugars, and so on. And so, as it cools in the wintertime, the wood contracts, the pores close and squeeze out the bourbon that was in there, allowing it to mix back in with the rest of the bourbon in the barrel. And then the repeat of this seasonality of the seasons, winter, summer, causes that to occur repeatedly each year for as long as the bourbon is aged. With the heat of the summer, we lose bourbon to evaporation, known as the angel share, which we're all familiar with. And extreme heat causes it to evaporate even more. But that's expected. And then in the wintertime, the coldness slows the process and prevents as much evaporation during that season. Too much heat can extract harsher notes, while too much cold can potentially bring subtler flavors and more refined flavors over the longer period of time, which makes both processes, the summer expansion and the winter contraction, very important and vital to good bourbon. And that's why Kentucky is considered to have near ideal conditions for aging bourbon. Milam & Green took a 5-year identical bourbon aged in Bardstown, Kentucky and Blanco, Texas. The Kentucky bourbon had dynamically different results than the one aged in Texas. And it may not matter, but now we know. Now I have an appreciation for the cold. Remember, always use 2 fingers. Salute.